This is Professor Jacobs. Sweetie, do you know what time it is? I understand that you're desperate, but do you know what time it is? Oh. No, wait. Shh. Calm down. Calm down. Let's see what I can do to help you. Just calm down, okay? Shh. Calm down. Okay, just for you. What's bothering you? You think that you might have Takotsubo's cardiomyopathy. Yeah, broken heart syndrome is a problem. No. Sweetie, that's not a good idea. That is never a good idea. Okay? Don't do that, love. Stay on the line with me, okay? We can get through this. Okay? Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay here for as long as you need me, okay? Okay, honey, let's get your mind on other things, yeah? How about... okay, quite apt. Let's talk about the cardiac cycle, yeah? Yeah, okay, first of all, I need you to name the layers of the heart muscle for me. Go on. So right in the beginning you get on the inside, the endocardium. There we go, that's right. And then we get the middle layer, which is go on, the myocardium. That's great. Very good. And then we get on the outside, the epicardium. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so can you tell me anything in particular about them? Yes, they are layers of the heart muscle, but is there anything else that you can think of? Yeah. The musculature has a figure 8 pattern in order to pump more effectively. Good, that's good. Well done. Okay. Now, I'm going to take you on a little journey. Yeah? I want you to take everything out of your mind and only concentrate on what I'm telling you. Okay, just listen to my voice and think of nothing else. Okay, can you do that for me? Alright. You are a tiny little red blood cell. And you've just been freshly made by the bone marrow. Straight out of the box, you still have that new car smell about you. You are released into the bloodstream from the place of your birth, and you enter the moderately paced world of the venous blood supply. It's kind of scary here, as all the other red blood cells look darker and spookier than you do. And every now and again, there's a snapping sound, either ahead of you or behind you. Yeah, that's the venous valves, you're right, well done. During your journey, things start getting slightly warmer, and you realize that you must be passing the heat factory of the body, the liver. And that tells you that your journey towards the heart is progressing well. Pulse by pulse, snap by snap, yourself and your fellow cells move ever onwards and upwards through bigger and bigger and bigger passageways. Finally, the pulses become more pronounced, and you find yourself in the largest passage of all, the inferior vena cava, that's right. And now you find yourself queuing before reaching the place where the greatest noise is coming from. Do you hear that? What is that sound? Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? You get closer and closer and closer to the source of that sound. Finally, a group of you is poured into one of the chambers, the right atrium, that's correct. And the room fills and fills and fills, and you wonder how much more will be entering. There's a brief pause before the ceiling starts collapsing, and a doorway, the tricuspid valve, opens, flinging all into the chamber below. The door shuts. And once again, for a brief moment, there's silence. A brief pause. Then just as suddenly as the last time, the walls and the floor seem to be closing in, and a doorway above you, the pulmonary valve, opens, and your group and you are flung upwards. But the movements are more peaceful here. And there's such a very tranquil sound. Do you hear it? You travel along ever narrowing passageways, but this doesn't scare you. You're starting to feel lighter, more at peace, and the gentle swaying all around you, lulling you gently onwards. At the narrowest part of the passageways, which seems made to fit you, a tingly feeling leaves you as your carbon dioxide molecules leave you and oxygen replaces it, stroking you, filling the void within you, making you all whole. You glance around you and you notice how your fellow cells are positively gleaming. They are not the cells they were before. Their dark color has turned into the brightest hue of red that lifts your spirits to even newer heights as you realize that exactly the same has happened to you. you start descending faster and faster and faster towards the familiar throbbing sound, but this time you're not scared. This time you're filled with purpose. You are going to make a difference. You are needed, and you are so loved. The passages become larger and larger, and you are thrilled to see the rest of the cells as brightly red and as happy as you feel. You feel like singing and dancing, but instead float to the beats of an ever-strengthening pulse. Before long, you are funneled into a chamber, the left atrium, yes, and you wait for the familiar pressure which will lead you through the bicuspid valve into the left ventricle. Absolutely. There is a pause as the door shut, and in the darkness you feed off the excitement of everyone there. The pause seems like forever, but finally a pressure shoots you out of the chamber into the most wonderfully majestic archway. The aortic arch. Yes, that's right. Honey, how are you feeling? Better? That's good. This is how I get through my bad days. And yes, even a professor can have bad days. Sometimes it helps just to put your mind somewhere else, you know? Visualize something that gives you joy and pleasure. For me, it's the anatomy of the human body. That's why I'm a professor in nursing. Just yesterday, I visualized the happenings at a neurological synapse, and it was fascinating, and it assisted me in escaping from the terrible day that I was having. Okay, so now I need you to do something for me. Okay? What I need you to do is put on the kettle, make something warm, whether it be tea, coffee, hot chocolate, hot toddy, matcha, anything, whatever suits your fancy. And after drinking that, I need you to get into bed. Then I need you to take a pillow, your cuddliest pillow, and hold that towards you and cuddle it for the rest of the night. I'll take my teddy bear on my side, and I'll cuddle my teddy bear, and I'll think of you. Yeah? Will you do that for me? And then I want you to promise me that if you ever feel like this again, if you ever want to hurt yourself again, that you will phone me immediately. Okay. If you ever have bad thoughts, If you're ever struggling with anything, I want you to promise me that before you do anything, you'll reach out and you will call me and I will be there for you, okay? I am always here for you. Okay, my dear. I will speak to you tomorrow, and you will phone me the second that you wake up, okay? So I'll speak to you tomorrow, my dear.